Hey everyone, today's video is about when you have trust issues and you cuddle with him. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. Bakugou Katsuki. Bakugou sat on the couch with you, his arm wrapped around your waist, while the other held his book. You shifted closer to him, nuzzling your face against his chest. What's with the sudden cuddle? He teased, but you could feel the smile in his voice. I just can't help it, you replied, looking up at him. I feel safe with you. He leaned down to kiss your forehead. You know, I'll always protect you, he murmured. You rested your head back against his chest, feeling his heartbeat against your back. It was a comforting sound that made you feel at ease. You sighed contentedly, feeling Bakugou's fingers tracing small circles on your arm. You looked up at him, meeting his gaze. Thank you, you said softly, for everything. He smiled, a genuine one that made your heart swell with love. Anytime, he replied. You shifted in his lap, turning to face him. You wrapped your arms around his neck, leaning in to kiss him. The kiss was gentle at first, but soon grew more passionate as the heat between you intensified. Bakugou pulled away, looking at you with concern in his eyes. Are you sure? He asked, his hand rubbing soothing circles on your back. You nodded, feeling your heart race. I trust you, you said, your voice barely above a whisper. Bakugou leaned in to kiss you again, his lips gentle and loving. You wrapped your arms around him, feeling his muscles tense under your touch. He pulled away again, looking at you with a soft expression. I love you, he said, his voice filled with emotion. You smiled, too, feeling tears perk at your eyes. I love you too, you whispered, leaning in to kiss him again. This time the kiss was slow and tender, filled with love and trust. Bakugou held you close, his arms tightly wrapped around you. I'll always be here for you, he promised, his lips against your hair. No matter what. You leaned back against his chest, feeling his arms wrapped around you. You closed your eyes, feeling safe and loved. I trust you, you murmured once again, feeling his lips against your neck, feeling Bakugou's warmth and love surrounding you. You knew in your heart that you were safe with him, that he would always be there for you no matter what. And for the first time in a long time, you were able to let yourself relax and fall asleep in his arms, knowing that you are loved and protected. Midoriya izuku. Midoriya pulled you into his lap, wrapping his arms around you tightly. I love you, he whispered, kissing the top of your head. You snuggled closer to him, feeling his heartbeat against your back. I love you too, you murmured. I trust you a lot. He held you closer, his lips this time against your hair. And I promise that I'll never break that trust, he said softly. Todoroki shouto. Todoroki held you close, his fingers tracing soothing patterns along your back. I love you, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. You looked up at him, feeling tears prick at your eyes. He never said anything like that out of nowhere, but when he did, it was very special to you. I love you too, you replied, resting your head against his chest. And I trust you a lot. He kissed the top of your head gently. I'll always be here for you. Remember that, he promised. Kirishima eijirou. Kirishima wrapped his arms around you, holding you tightly against him. I'm so lucky to have you, he said softly, his lips against your ear. You smiled, feeling your heart swell with love. Oh, don't say that. I'm the lucky one. You replied. You know that I trust you a lot, right? Yes, I do. He held you closer, his hand rubbing small circles on your back. I'll never give you a reason not to, anyway, he said. Denki kaminari. Denki held you close, his fingers playing with the ends of your hair. I love you so much, he said, his voice filled with emotion. You looked up at him, seeing the sincerity in his eyes. I love you too, you whispered, feeling your heart beat faster. I trust you very much, too. He leaned down to kiss you gently. I promise I'll always be worthy of that trust. And if I'm not, hit me. Got it? You giggled at what he said. I will. Shinsou. Shinsou pulled you into his embrace, his lips finding yours in a gentle kiss. I love you, he whispered against your lips. You leaned into him, feeling his arms around you. I love you too, and I trust you, you know? He looked at you with surprise in his eyes, then nodded. This time, his eyes were very teary. He held you close, his hand running through your hair. I'll always be here, and I'll never leave you. Aizawa. Aizawa held you close, his hand rubbing soothing circles on your back. I love you, he said softly, pressing a kiss to your forehead before hugging you again. You snuggled closer to him, feeling his warmth against you. And I trust you. He held you tighter, his lips against your hair. And I'll never let you down. Dabi. Dabi held you close, his hand rubbing soothing circles on your back. I love you, he said softly, something rare that he never probably does. Pressing a kiss to your forehead, you snuggled closer to him, feeling his warmth against you. I love you too. Tears were breaking at your eyes. And I trust you very much. He knew that last sentence probably affected him a lot, 'cause he held you tighter. His lips were against your hair this time. I'll always protect you, he promised. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.